So here's the website we're going to work with. It's National Geographic. Most of you have seen this before. And let's look at the title of the website. Where is it? Here it is, right there. It's whatever the big title is on the top, called National Geographic. Now, let's go to a page, because I want specific information about animals on National Geographic. Loading up, and here we are on the animal page. So we've got National Geographic as the title of the site, and we're on the animal page. And see how it has a different URL. It has a different address. So that's the exact address of what we want to cite, of where our source is located. Then we're going to try to look for a publisher or an author. I don't see anything here except way down at the bottom in little tiny print. In all these choices here, there's a little tab, a little link that says About. About is on every website, just about. And you should be able to find things about the people that published the website and maybe when it was created and some details about the actual website itself. There's more choices, buying stuff, looking at different areas of National Geographic, and then down at the bottom you see that National Geographic is the title of the website, but down here in little tiny print it tells you that National Geographic Society is the actual publisher. And over here it shows you the copyright, and the last date is the one you want for the most recent date for the copyright. So sometimes these things are hard to find, but it's worth it because then you're going to have a really good source list. One more piece of your citation that you need for a website is called the date of retrieval. What does that mean? That means you have to put the date that you looked at the site, which in this case, for me, was Tuesday, November 18th, 2014. Now, I include that. Why? Because the thing about websites is they can change every day. So if I were to access this website on a different day, say the 28th of November, it might look totally different. So I'm telling anybody that wants to look at this source when I went to the website, and I can say, well, it looked like this when I went there. So if they say, it doesn't really look like this anymore, they look at the date and they say, oh, it must have looked like that when she looked at it on that date. So that's really important to put your date of retrieval, the date you looked at it, the date you accessed it. Now, why don't you try going to your own website, someplace where you might go to get some information. Here's one that I would go to for things that are on display at the Science Center. You could look at the different pages, like the Learn page. You could go to anything here. You could learn about scouting programs or summer camps, or the Flight Academy that adults can do, or the Family Science series, or the movie schedule, and get all of those information pages. Or here's a site that you might be able to find some lives of famous people. If you were doing a report on, say, George Washington, biography.com is a great site to find out about different famous people. So you might want to go to that site. if you do use that site, of course, you'd have to put it in your sources, finding all the same information that you found for the National Geographic site. Try one on your own and see what kind of success you have.